Alright guys, it's that time again. I'm doing it earlier in the week than normal. But it's time to make the needles again. It's time to make the donuts. It's time to make the donuts. Instead of talking about tattooing, I figured this week I would give you a gaming update. That's what's wrong. I know a lot of you guys have watched Handyman's videos of gaming up here at the shop, but the last couple games of Ness Evil, he has left his camera at home. So I figured I would do an update for you guys that are interested in it. And if you're not, well, just go on to the next video, I guess. But for those of you who haven't seen Handyman Jim's videos of us gaming, go check them out. You can find him in my subs section of my page. But you guys should already be subscribed to him anyway. So, but anyway, we have been playing Ness Evil, which is one of the Savage Worlds games. I'm not sure if I'm keen on this system or not yet. I won't go into that here. But what Savage Worlds does is they made a generic system that could be used in just about any kind of setting. You want to play a fantasy game, you can play a fantasy game. You want to play a science fiction game, you can use the same rule set. A couple little tweaks here and there, and you've got yourself a sci-fi setting. But anyway, we're playing Ness Evil, which is a superhero game. Well, more importantly, it's a super villain game. The thought behind it was there was some alien invaders that came and actually there was two invaders. The first ones came, did some damage. Well, then another group comes in to save the day. They use the cover story that they have been hunting these guys across the galaxy, and now they're here to help Earth. Well, they run them off. They run that first group off. So Earth celebrates, yay, we got rid of the alien invaders. Well, during the celebration, all around the world, on the same day they celebrate. And they have all the superheroes come to hand out the awards or at the celebrations and whatnot. Well, as soon as we get all the superheroes in one spot, the first group of aliens comes back, and they actually are the second group's lackeys. So they mass an attack, and they have all the superheroes in the major cities having these celebrations, and are able to wipe out most superheroes. I'm going to say probably about 98%. There's a couple that slipped through the cracks that probably didn't go to the celebrations or whatever. So now the only superheroes left are the villains. And they figure if anybody's going to rule the world, it's going to be them, not some aliens. So the world's fate is left up to the villains. Excuse me. Oh, my head's all clogged up. But anyway, Earth's fate's left up to the villains and the couple of humans that are left. In Ness Evil, you play a group of superheroes. Now they give you a series of adventures or a campaign to go by. You don't have to stick to it, but it's a pre-set-up campaign that will pretty much go through development of a character all the way to getting rid of the bad guys, or getting rid of the aliens. Not the bad guys, because everybody's playing a bad guy. They're called the Omega Cell, or the Omegas is what they go by. And you're playing one of the cells, or group of terrorists, or whatever you want to call them. So we have Jim, who is playing a Wolverine type character. Doesn't have metal. Still has claws, but they're bone. But he's got the super healing and all of the fighting abilities of Wolverine. Then we have Lexicon. He's playing a Hulk type character. Super strong. Goes from being the normal guy to Incredible Hulk. But he, instead of getting mad, has to drink a serum. Kind of like the Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. He's got to drink his serum that makes him get big and bad. And then we have Alan, my son, who is playing one of the generics out of the book. We were going to roll him up a character, but every time we got ready to do it, something happened, and we weren't able to. So one night, when we got ready to play, I just Xeroxed one of the pre-generated characters out of the book, and he's playing it. It's a big ox-looking mofo. Like a 7-foot tall, big son of a bitch. He's I'd say more of a mutant. He's got these thorns sticking out of his head. So he doesn't blend in real well. He sticks out like a sore thumb. So he's got to wear, he wears a hoodie. So most people don't see all the horns, because the aliens are not here to cause mass destruction. They want to use the planet's resources for their own good. So they want the cities there. They want the mining facilities and the refineries and the smelting plants and all this stuff, so they can take what they want. But they want us to do all the work. So they basically just took over, formed one big worldwide government.